What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh. Welcome back to another Regulation G video. Today we are rocking VicTreeBel, and I'm pretty excited, honestly. It's got the covert cloak, and it is using Chlorophyll on a KORAIDON team. Pretty standard KORAIDON team outside of the VicTreeBel. You're just basically using, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, the standard stuff with Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, and then VicTreeBel is your Chlorophyll, Sleep Powder, Encore, Strength Sap kind of Pokemon. That annoying support Pokemon with the Chlorophyll ability. Really interesting Pokemon choice here. It's not often I get to play VicTreeBel. I don't honestly know that I've ever featured VicTreeBel in Scarlet Violet. I can't think of a time that I have. So pretty exciting. This comes from Mr. Kurtastic over in the Discord. So thank you, Kurt, for making and sharing the team. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite Gen 1 Chlorophyll user? But outside of that, like and sub as always, because it helps me out and helps the channel out immensely. But let's get into some battle. Right on. Okay. I don't hate this. Could bring these, and then I'm a little bit torn on what the last Pokemon ought to be. I'm kind of leaning toward Chi-Yu. I'm kind of leaning toward the Chi-Yu. Torn and Farigiraf, okay. I'm gonna Sleep Powder, and I'm going to Collision Course the Farigiraf. They go for the Rain Dance. I'm not shocked by that. We do land the Sleep Powder, which is pretty big. They go for Thunder Wave. Alright, I'm going to get in Raging Bolt. And we're going to Encore the Torn. Go for the Psychic Noise. That did a lot. I'm gonna click Draco Meteor into the Torn slot. I'm expecting a swap here. I should have swapped into KORAIDON. Okay, they send in the Ogerpon. So we get the Sleep Powder down. That's nice. Good damage onto the Ogerpon. I'm going to swap back into KORAIDON and go for the Sludge Bomb onto Ogerpon. They go for spiky. Okay. I'm gonna swap into I'm gonna swap into Reg G Bolt, and I'm going to flame charge the Ogre Pawn. Boost my speed a little bit. Try to negate some of the negatives that have been applied to me. They withdraw the Ogre Pawn, and what comes in? It's gonna be the Torn. Cool. I'm gonna go for Farigiraf here with a flame charge. Torn stays asleep. We're gonna get to T-bolt it. Oh, we couldn't move. The hacks are coming in. T-bolt goes in. Torn goes down. They can't control the weather any longer. Farigiraf wakes up, and they go for Psychic Noise onto KORAIDON. Makes sense. There's the Miraidon. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to T-bolt the Farigiraf and protect KORAIDON this turn. And they are going to terrestrialize. This is kind of what I was waiting for. I wanted to see if they'd show me their hand. Okay. I wanted to know if they'd show me their hand here. And we couldn't move. Not really what I was looking for. Here comes a D-Gleam. But it looks like they're going to be locked into that. As long as we can KO Farigiraf here, which we do, I think we're still in good shape. Because I would assume that they're specs and they're locked in. Which means we could get Victreebel in. And we go for a T-Bolt, and we go for a Sludge Bomb. Because we take another Dazzling Gleam, we outspeed the Miraidon at this point with Victreebel. We outspeed it at this point. Okay, they have Protect. That I was not ready for. They let me Sludge Bomb, though. So we take the Ogre Pawn. Okay. Sunlight fades. Photosynthesis wears off. Thunderbolt. I'm not fast enough to Encore. If we had one more turn of it, we could Encore, but we are not fast enough. Okay, they're going to go D-Gleam. Does Victreebel take that hit? No. Okay. Did I miss the Life Orb chip earlier? I had to have missed the Life Orb chip earlier. Fantastic damage. Chi-Yu can come in. And we win by Thunderclap. And we just click Dark Pulse. We don't do any sort of shenanigans. We just click Thunderclap and Dark Pulse. Yep. Nice. Victreebel proved to be very, very useful. I think the biggest issue that they had, truth be told, was that they had such a passive lead with the Farigiraf Torn. It was such a passive lead on their end. Really gave me the opportunity to do a lot. Granted, we didn't miss the Sleep Powder, which was huge. Missing the Sleep Powder would have been a huge detriment. Okay. Tropagos. That's an Indeedee male. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I kind of like Chi-Yu. I'm thinking I do this. Because I could immediately go for either a Sleep Powder or something with the Victreebel. I set the Sun. If they bring Expanding Force in the lead, I can swap out Koraidon into the Chi-Yu. So there's a lot of things I could do here to kind of get around some of the shenanigans that their team has. The Indeedee male in Reg G is interesting to see. Not something you see a whole lot of. Makes me miss Reg H. I love Indeedee male and Reg H. Alright, what do they got? What are they leading? They do lead it. I'm tempted to try and remove the Indeedee. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna pull the Victreebel because I honestly don't want to waste it quite yet. We're gonna get Chi-Yu in. And we're gonna Terra the Koraidon. Because the issue with the Victreebel is both my Pokemon that I led with were weak to Expanding Force, right? So I needed to be sure that I could swap into the Chi-Yu to eat the Expanding Force. But with the Whimsicott also being in the lead, it makes for a very difficult situation to be able to outspeed the Expanding Force. There it is. Not going to affect Chi-Yu. Okay, their focus sash there. We go for Heat Wave, and we just protect the Koraidon this turn. We just protect Koraidon. They can't touch us with the Expanding Force, which is great. That's huge for us. We should be able to take a double KO unless they swap this turn. And then they can't Encore us into Protect because Whimsicott doesn't have the Sash, which we just learned. No swaps or Terras on their end. We like to see that. There's the Expanding Force. Not going to connect. And they go for the Moonblast into Chi-Yu. No surprise there. Here we go. Double KO. Alright, so they've got their own Chi-Yu and Terapagos. I think I hard swap in my Flutter Mane here for my Koraidon. We're trying to eat away at their Tailwind turns at this point. And it looks like they're going to Terrasilize. They do. What I need more than anything is for my Chi-Yu to still outspeed the Terapagos. I don't know that that's going to be possible. Sunlight goes away. And they go for a Snarl. I guess it doesn't matter now. They go for Terra Starstorm. Do we take a hit? Flutter Mane quite possibly takes a hit. Nope, both go down. Okay. Unfortunately, I think they still have a turn of Tailwind. They do. And I don't have Protect. I don't have Protect on the Victreebel. We protect there. They go for another Snarl. I don't really care. Ooh, crit. That's unfortunate. And they're just faster. Oh, Lord. Okay. Tailwind's now gone. And I have to go for the Terapagos and hope I KO. They Snarl. Yeah, so they are Scarfed. So there was no... After all was said and done, there wasn't really a way I could take the Chi-Yu. It had to not be Scarfed, ultimately. If it was not Scarfed, we win with a collision course on the next turn. But it was Scarfed, so unfortunately, that's just a GG. Well played to my opponent there. Well played to my opponent. Close game. The Scarf Chi-Yu is what got us. Oh, Lord, I wish with every fiber of my being that we had D-Gleam here. With every fiber of my being, I wish we had D-Gleam here. Raging Bolt really does me no favors. I guess I bring Koraidon. I mean, this team just struggles so incredibly hard into Cali Ice. It really has a problem with Cali Ice. Calyrex Smeargle. Okay. I think there's a fair shake that they go for Wide Guard here. Or they just go for Follow Me. It's kind of a toss-up with Smeargle. You'd never know. We go for the Terrestrialization. We avoid the Fake Out this way. They're also going to Terra. Okay, we could have Dark Pulse then, hope for a flinch. But if they just go for Follow Me, we're not going to get a whole lot out of it. Oh, we missed the Smeargle too. That's not good. We can't hit Smeargle? We actually can't hit Smeargle? We went for Glacial Lance, though. Why did we not hit the Smeargle? Oh, no. That's so incredibly unfortunate that we didn't hit Smeargle. We stay asleep. Oh, they let me hit the Calyrex, though. Hold on. They let me hit the Calyrex, though. And they went for Decorate. Okay. That was a bold choice. And Didi's gonna come in. I'm gonna double in Didi. They gave us the battle. What? That battle was not anywhere near over. It was not anywhere near over, but I'm gonna take it. What? Because all they had to do that turn was set Trick Room. Follow Me, set Trick Room. Tropagos. I want to lead like this. And then I want to bring I like Raging Bolt a fair bit here. Because we resist Urshifu, we resist Rillaboom. Like, all in all, it feels like a pretty solid bring. And then, I don't know if I want Ogerpon or if I want Fluttermane. I'm leaning toward my Ogerpon, truth be told. I'm leaning toward the Ogerpon. Pretty standard Terapagos balance on their side of the field. Okay. I'm gonna Flare Blitz the Torn. Okay. We get the Torn, though. So they lost speed control just right there. Ooh, they have D-Gleam. That's not good. I'm gonna get in Raging Bolt. Incineroar comes in. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb there. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb T-Bolt Pagos. They fake out my Bolt. No shock there. A Poison would be immaculate. Okay, they go for another D-Gleam. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb again. I'm gonna risk the Terra. I'm gonna risk the Terastallization. Oh, they're gonna go for it too. Okay. Are they not locked into D-Gleam? I'm not used to seeing D-Gleam on Pagos. Sunlight fades. It's unfortunate. I was really expecting them to just D-Gleam again. I thought they might be choice locked into it. Unless they are choice locked into it and they're simply trying to avoid extra damage. They might still be locked into it. It did a lot. Good damage onto Incineroar there. Doesn't KO. Yikes. We shake off the taunt. I'm going to get Ogerpon in. I'm going to Strength Sap the Incineroar. And go for Ivy Cudgel. Okay, perfect. Grimmsnarl. Okay, that's fine. We crit. That's huge. They go for another D-Gleam. I need to survive with Victreebel. Yes. That's huge. I'm just going to Sludge Bomb and go for an Ivy Cudgel. There's no real reason not to. I'm faster. They withdraw Pagos. Oh, and they T-Wave. That's huge. We do take the Incineroar. Okay. Pagos is back. I go for Spiky, and I Sleep Powder. Oh no. That might just be GG. Oh man. Well played by my opponent there. Victreebel almost got us back into it. Well played by my opponent there. I needed so badly for them to miss the T-Wave. If they missed the T-Wave, we were in such better shape. Man, well played by my opponent. Well played by my opponent. There's the team once more for you guys. Pretty cool stuff. If you guys like standard Koraidon teams, you'll like this team. It's pretty cool. Victreebel does a cool little thing with the Strength Sap and the Encore that's really, really nice for this particular Pokemon. Do I think this is necessarily better than any other Chlorophyll user in the format? No, but it's a fun way to use Victreebel, which is pretty much all you're looking for, honestly. It's pretty much all you're looking for, so I think this is a really cool use case for Victreebel. Me personally, I'm not huge on Koraidon, at least this variation of Koraidon. I like some of the more cheeky stuff. Life Orb Koraidon's been really, really cool lately. So I've been kind of a fan of that, but this is as base Koraidon as it gets in Reg G. So I think it's a cool team nonetheless. I really do like the Victreebel. It's nice seeing people find ways to use these like old school Gen 1 Pokemon that really don't see a ton of play. So really well done here, Kurt. I really enjoyed the team. You guys should definitely give it a try. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and sub for more like this in the future. And also be sure to check out the Discord where you too can share Reg G teams like this one to be featured in future videos. But until next time, peace.